Hey guys, let's go. After 9 p.m. Okay. We can go back to Joyce actually. And then go visit the smoker. Got a minute. So check this guy out.
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble? Oh man, that's like a load off my mind. All that stress was messing up my rhymes.
He chooses to believe what's best for her.
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lehom.
Yeah, you too. Be safe, detective.
Okay, Joyce. What do you have for me?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? It doesn't really matter, and I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Right.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
What was that about a bloodbath?
I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Okay.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Let's talk about the body.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail. They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Okay.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor. Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Okay.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was
Oh.
drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Okay, so this is probably our guy.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
Okay.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Alright.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Wow.
If
Boy, oh boy.
no.
Stop it.
My only hope
Get
is
some
that we
help.
provide a single concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and
Thanks
do
for
it
the follow.
fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The débardeurs
Okay.
have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's second largest
Oh my god.
insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
That's good info, I suppose.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
Okay.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
As I said, a bloodbath. Too many things have already gone wrong. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia.
Yeah, you have a
All we
point there.
can do is keep that which is not from following suit. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation. Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it. That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
Okay.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Is this a girl that left work?
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel
Yep.
by the gates. Supposedly, the Colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the Colonel's remaining colleagues believe. If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him. Lely.
Lely. Oh my
Nom
god.
de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one. He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I
Occidental.
think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
Eh?
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once. They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting. That's wise. Our goal is to avert catastrophe. Besides, you're likely to encounter them sooner or later.
Yep.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
That's it for now. I can level up something. Oh, I have to spend a skill point. Finger pistols. Won't do that. Let's go to the body maybe. To the body. And it's 9 PM. I can talk with the guy. Should I go talk with the guy? Maybe I should go talk with the guy.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 PM.
Tomorrow?
No one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
I thought it was today. Oh my god. Alright. My bad. Still day one. Yeah, I kinda cracked the case. Let's go to the body. Somehow. Can go through here. Still a wall that bugs me. Try my task actually. That's... yeah. How? Yeah, Wednesday morning. What is Wednesday morning? I have no idea what day we have. There should be guys here to investigate, right? This guy again? Finger pistols. Screw it. Can try to wake this guy up. It's all about money, you know. No fucking idea what he's telling me.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Open his white check. Okay, nothing to see here. Let's go to the body actually. Maybe we put a point and try to investigate it. Skuno. What do I need?
There he still is, looking
Endurance.
right through you with his...
Should I go for endurance? Endurance. Hello. I have one. I have no bonus. I mean, I can go for one more, but it does not help me, right? As the maximum 2, that's pretty bad. A lot of shivers. Go to party planet. No. Physical instrument. Base 2. Items. Do I have items for endurance? Let's check this out. Endurance, endurance, endurance. Half light, half light. Nope, 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 nope. That's bad. That's really bad. That's bad. Reaction speed.
The Greatest Innocence by Joe.
I don't care.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center.
This, I got this, okay. Maybe we'll put a point in here. Oh my god, no encyclopedia, please. Maybe we put a point somewhere here. Maybe we go to the guy. Let's unlock. I have no idea. Let's go with this. Start. I have no idea what this means. Can we talk to the girl again? Maybe we should try that. I have no idea. Let's try to talk with the girl. Hello?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective? You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. You know whom? Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. No, not me. No, sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Alright, that's a good info.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to
Elysium.
Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off near, startled by the roaring
My
radio.
God.
Right
It's
away,
good.
the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he
No
says,
disco for you, boy.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
Right. So we have close the water law. Felt Monday. So that should be Monday, right? Yeah, that's right. Pay for damages. Why do you have to pay? Is it whatever? Keep searching for the core. This might take some time. Whoa. I don't have a better thing to do, right? So I really can't. Can I go here? Was I here before? I think so. That's the pawn shop, right? Was this the phone down the coast?
A rusting control panel with
No,
this
that's
panel,
That's nothing. I don't see a phone. So either the Union. This guy. So there's nothing here. Oh, that's bad. Oh. I mean, I can go to sleep maybe if I have enough money to pay the guys, but I don't. That's a bit of a problem, I believe. I owe him 100, right? Maybe I can talk with the race guy. Let's try it out. So maybe he'll allow me to cross. I forgot what was the plan there. Hi.
The unpromising race pupil returns. Oh, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Oh my god.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism,
Rock and roll music.
rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease,
Yeah.
above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music? Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. The conversation.
You care,
has
man.
moved
You ask
on.
me questions about my
Tell me,
beliefs.
what degenerate subculture has made you dress in this shameful way?
I mean, that's all the clothes I found, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race. The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago.
So you are
We
a
descend
Seminoles.
from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you.
Nice.
We are the future. That is all you need to know. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale. Good. There is nothing funky about them. There are three. I
Yeah, we
cannot
know that.
possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
Right.
That will be the
There always is.
Race is reality. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric
Other kind of racist, so.
perfection.
Alright.
I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Yep. It does.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Should I give him a compliment? Let's go.
Correct.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit. What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rock star politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baba,
Mullen.
badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights. With
Action!
a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
It's my new thought, some kind of superstar. Can forget some things. I don't know what those things do, to be honest. Solution raised by 1. Solution raised to 6. Solution plus 1. Okay, so there are always good solutions, but I mean, more money from selling tar. Special collector's edition tar bottles. I mean, all right. I have no idea how to pass through this guy. So can I try and go to sleep in my bed maybe? Just pass the time? Oh, come on. Come on, please. Please. Okay. No business speaking with this guy. Can try the mirror thing again. Are there some guys that I have to find here? No, right? I mean, there are those. Mess hall of the Warrior, they are not there today. Okay. They shouldn't be there. Let's go upstairs, maybe get some sleep. Was the radio on? What? I can't go in? Oh, that's bad. Hobocop is bad. Oh, I don't want to be a Hobocop. Let's go downstairs, try again maybe.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real. Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me. Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
How do we get 100? We're at 70 right now. This guy. Maybe I should ask the... Maybe that's a start. I should ask Joyce about this. Let's try it that way. What's this?
This Post Lavatorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with
bullet holes.
graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant. But the documents inside the envelope still lack the required signatures.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures. I assume that's the goal here.
Oh my god, that's...
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you,
The mail
box.
collection box seems cathartic.
I healed my morale
So do you.
by
shudder.
making compliments
swallow.
to a box. Oh my god, man. What the hell is happening with this game? I mean... Are there telephones somewhere here? Those are not telephones, right? Broken window. Tips has windows. What the hell? If you had a back in your hand. Alright. But I don't have a back in my hand. Pick and set. That's a back. Definitely a back. What's this? Maybe money. Money, money, money. This guy, should I talk to him? What's this? Bullet hose, so bullet hose everywhere. Okay. This NPC is broken. Yeah, let's go. Let's get the back actually. Tools, a back. Alright.
This coin-operated viewer is
No. I can now collect some bottles, maybe. That's good. I have a bag. And I have some bottles. +1 physique, -1 morale. Those are good gloves. Some drama. Where are the items? Where are the... I mean, do I get money directly by collecting them? 72, 46. Okay. Let's see. Do I get money directly? Definitely not. So I have a bag. I mean, no idea. That's good. Now I can... What's this? Oh man, I'm getting a lot of bottles. Where do I sell them? It's like collecting font in Germany. Nothing here, right? Where can I sell bottles? That's the main question. There are bottles here? Not really, no. Thank you. Let's exit this. We should still ask Joyce, I think. And she'll give me another quest probably. Hey Joyce!
You're back. Good.
Is
Can I
what
have
you
some
want
money?
to say, but it isn't that easy, is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
Oh no.
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave, late 40s style, positively statuesque, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian.
That's bad.
Barely able to
sounds
tie your
bad.
own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm not ashamed.
Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes.
Come on, I'm not
Those
ashamed. I need to
half-precious
sleep.
stones of Erdonil.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare? Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, Worm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Worm myself.
Worm.
How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Yeah, let's go. We can get higher chances for getting money.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that. Such referrals may sometimes get you information from a man like Everard. Did it?
Detective, I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
No, it was more like he wanted things to get worse. In secret, of course.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a politician.
There's always that risk, man. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
I'll think it over, Detective.
That's good.
Thank you for relaying this information to me.
Have I underestimated the Union's ferocity? She has to ask herself by now.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating. Of course, Detective. Should something
we
come
try
up
now?
later down the road,
With the money.
don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is
Oh no.
surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three. Those are ape speak.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you. Did you say money? Of course.
Podskrytien volition. How then? I have only one. Oh my god. That's pretty bad. I have to find more bottles. Let's go here for more bottles, maybe. This looks abandoned, right? Bottles, bottles, no bottles. What's this? Bullet holes. Damn. Still nothing, actually. Just open the door. There are bottles.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions, just chips in the sandstone. They look pretty ancient.
Where? There? Those are old. These bullets were fired during the Revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation. We should focus on present crimes, from the present century.
Alright. I got you. Orange bum hat. Alright. Should I talk to the doors? What the hell?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Tire tracks.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
Start, reverse, turn. Okay, so someone crashed it and went back.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With a jam right here on the roundabout. I would keep them separate.
Now, why would you even crash into the fence?
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went. If
you are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
Okay, some experience. Are there more bottles here? Just a body. What was this?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
Let's
we
go.
could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or... We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Yeah. We should first leave, then use the pry bar. I have it. No chain cutters, right?
This trash container is locked.
I have physical instrument 1, man. Can I stop this thinking for a while? Stop. No.
This trash container is locked.
It's still 40.
The sliding lid has a padlock that says,
I have 3.
whirling in rags.
I have 3. I have 11. There were some physical instruments in my tools, right? Oh, come on. No, 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 nope. Still nope. And nope. 1 physical. And that's it. We should still go for
This
it, right?
trash container is locked.
11!
Isn't
Oh
happy.
my god.
You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but there's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong. but nothing else comes to mind.
Let's try the Bulgarian way. Kick it. And then damage ourselves. Ouch. Yeah. Heal yourself now.
Satisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
Okay. Let's go ask him. It's a new guy. Hello, Manger. Can I ask you for a key?
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Okay.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Okay then, maybe you're callous yourself.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Yep, we got
Wow, you work hard. Oh yes,
it. You hustle.
you're a provider.
Yeah, boy.
It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Oh yeah, like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
Thoughts.
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer.
Yeah.
You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum
Please
after you re-emerged.
don't get dizzy.
That is the sign of a
those
hustler
thoughts.
who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Right till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death.
What
But
are
you
those
got
thoughts?
gills on your side, baby.
What the
got
hell is
those
going on?
black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer. Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich? That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
In Texas,
That's
man.
right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as
Like those
sneeze.
thoughts, man.
Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol? Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
Amazing. I think I'm done.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street. This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy.
I don't like it. Let's go check the trash. I mean, too deep. What do you want to speak with
We
me?
should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. You should take care of that then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
I wanna check the trash first though. Then we can do it. Kuno, stop throwing rocks at the dead people.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that's with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Let's go.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're
Great.
just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's
My
this?
gun! My badge!
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from
My
the
badge!
outdoors. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Okay.
Officer, is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Autopsy form.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Understood.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it.
Where is
Some
my
plastic
badge?
Picking
Where's
up
my
the side
gun?
packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Dumpster
No,
diving.
Searching for evidence in the trash.
Okay.
Good practice for dumpster diving. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Ew.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Alright.
Stop it.
Drop them in
Get some
here,
help.
officer.
Thanks for the follow, my friend. It's fine, I guess. I mean, it's pretty late in Europe, so not many people watching at the moment.
Guitar
Spec the
mark
trousers.
jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Let's go.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Yeah. It's fine. I think the game is chose so. Yeah. How are you doing?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right.
That's all I
We should
think.
go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Tickets to the test, I believe.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. Let's try to ask the kids.
The fuck's he on about? Kids?
Oh my god.
You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Yeah, let's go jump into the container.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny. Never mind, look at that fat string of archipelagon pearls snaking amidst the banana peels. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those
Come
things
on.
are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings. The garbage stinks in front of you, overflowing with soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Let's go back.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all. You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Officially.
I have my notes together with banana peels. That's pretty good.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Nice.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue?
It
No,
gets even better.
It's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Damn.
It's a metaphor for you. Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us.
Pick the the toilet
It's just
paper, I
toilet
guess.
paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Nah, it's cool.
Way cool.
I gained experience for just letting the toilet paper hanging from my nose.
It says, everyone look at me and my toilet paper covered cop ledger. I don't care. My
Yeah,
ledger
boy.
is droopy and
We
it
don't care.
smells like a urinal.
Maybe browse the white
They're not
papers.
exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs.
All right.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Of course, not completed.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week
Wow.
on average.
That's a lot.
What do you mean? Is that all? You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper, some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
All right.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms.
Autopsy
Each
forms.
is easy enough to make sense of.
Yeah.
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
All right.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real.
I need the money.
Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. But they appear pleasantly vague. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers,
That's good.
interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Amazing.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
I think I'm done with my notes actually. I believe that's the case needs to go to the inventory, interact with the damage ledger. Oh, I had to name my case. There's a lot of things I can do actually. Let's talk with Kuno. Go put the
What
clothes.
does Kuno care?
Find your shack.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did to the diamond. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Nah.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm
Kuno
done.
was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno
I'm
doesn't
off.
fucking care.
Okay, we updated the task. Okay, so we have to go to this guy anyways. I'll try to read my ledger again, maybe. This thing interact.
It's the
Interact.
ledger you found,
Yeah.
and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back. An
Inspect the
aluminium
clip.
block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to
Okay.
RCM property.
How
Any
can I read
capable
it?
light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Okay.
This means you can read the watermarks. if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels
U4.
thick and heavy in your
Not
hand.
A4.
Light shimmers on its
Okay.
wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Let's find out if something will fall.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there
Yeah.
a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard.
Maybe my badge, please, my badge.
Permeables. It's not hidden.
Oh
per
my
se.
god.
The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
And
Plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
let's go for it. I have 5. I need 10. Easy.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade
Good
postcard.
steps.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the
What
colored
the
pencil
hell?
drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there.
Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. What the hell is going on?
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think,
Is this the
although
girl?
that is not
I
something
talked
you
to?
can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Okay.
Throw it away, please. Your
Keep
hand
reading.
shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42.
That's good
and
info,
walk
maybe.
back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It
Or not.
almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Maybe I have a girl in my life?
Kisses,
Or a
kisses,
cat.
kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head.
It's going
Everything around you gets dark.
black.
Small white dots appear. Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector. A streetcar distancing. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Yeah. Nice choices. Just fall. What's happening, guys? Am I dead? What the hell did just happen? Am I... Begin? What do you mean begin? Please don't.
There is nothing. Again. Nothing
Nothing.
sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
I'm cool, I guess.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, man. Fuck everything. Total blackout forever. Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yep.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again. There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Your name is
Fuck all. Alright, that's a good name.
It certainly ain't Harry. Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
What do you mean?
Yeah, man.
I was with my boy.
What was that about? You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
I hope it's my boy Kim.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And it's...
Probably water.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, the air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Yep.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery,
Thanks.
the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Right.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
It's the Bulgarian way. Just drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a
Again.
liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I fuck it.
Right. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
I
The
gained
Ledger of Failure and
experience.
Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
So +1. I have no idea. Okay, what's my tasks? Did I achieve something? No. Interact with the damaged ledger. What's the ball collector here on Earth? Okay, so that's death maybe. I have no idea. Oh, I can't even forget those things. But why would you forget it? Why would you waste space? I have no idea. We can try to turn on the lights and read the halogen mark.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the computer comes to life with a whiny growl.
Is this a rocket or what? What the hell is happening?
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Okay.
Let me see. Right here. No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. You count 216 perforations.
What the hell?
Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
116.
The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases.
216 closed cases.
It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers. Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
Oh.
You've got precisely 3 perforations.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Nice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
The problem is I have no gun. I can't make further
But it
kills at the
seems as
moment.
though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for. Yes.
Interesting question.
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Story Cop 2, Boring Cop 1, Communist, Good Bad Cop. What the hell? The smoker. Read the watermarks. Yeah, I still have to solve this, but I have no idea. I mean, I can interact with it.
It's the ledger you and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Browse the
Arson,
case files
petty
again.
theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date
have
back
to open an
Janet.
official
There
case.
is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil.
Oh my
It's
god, now I
unfitting
have to
of
search
this
for a
monumental
pencil.
event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But the lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat,
Thank you,
shiny
Kim.
pens hang from the binder, like large-caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at
Come on, dude, be helpful.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
the tasks you've completed.
What the
flow
hell
into
is
the
just a
blue
pen,
oblong
man?
pen in a brash freehand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality.
That's
This
a
is
bit
an
too deep
extremely
again,
useful
I
tool
think,
for
but
a detective
all
of
right.
the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
The dead body, the hanged body, the lynch, the guy hanging from a tree.
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick. The hangman.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The
Wow.
Hangman. Good, strong name.
So creative.
We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them.
Alright, let's go get a bit more of have pain threshold 3, endurance 3, physical instrument, shivers I have a lot, pain threshold. What did I need for the body? Was there a map somewhere? Map. What skin will what the hell? Mirror hangman, endurance, legendary. So I need endurance. Let's go for endurance then. Level up. It's on 4. Accept. We can talk to the guy right now. Maybe we can search for some more trash. Can I sell my bag? Can I sell anything? Actually. Oh, it's locked. It's... Yeah, we have to talk with the guy. Are there some union guys here? No, I don't think anything changed. Damn, this shift tabbing always brings steam up front.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Yes? Yes, have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I understand your predicament as the manager.
Him is better than me.
However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it.
Alright.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock. Not until you bring me the money.
That's bad.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okay, let's go to the motor carriage. The smoker, the passages. There are a lot of things to find out. What's the idea, my friend?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Okay. Thanks. They really might be useful. 200. $200 should suffice. Go to the shop. Is it open? It is. Oh my god, dude, you're working late? What's this? Why is it yellow?
What a shirt. All other shirts pale.
Yeah, I checked it already. Let's sell him some stuff.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
Thank you.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Nice, thank you, my friend. My boy Kim. With the spinners. Okay. This car helped us a lot of times. Come on, man. Let's get you the money and pay for the damages. Hi, what's up?
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well? Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
That's easy.
I'll
I can
take
do
a
that.
room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Get my boy! We have a bet for tonight, and I'm really starting to look more and more as the game goes on. I'm still like a hobo.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Okay. I'm doing good
The air
when you
outside
lend me
is
money.
brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically. Well, we didn't even look at the body. But we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great. It's not my job to evaluate your methodology, officer. I'm just going through the facts. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
he's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief. Moving on. We interviewed Joyce Messier, the Wildman's rep, and learned a lot. None of it very good news for us or Martinez, but above all though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot.
I run a lot.
41 practice.
That's how we just roll.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Dude, I look like a hobo. Please don't make compliments about anything I wear, please.
Thank you for the compliment. We could manage it even in wooden clogs. There are uncanny running reservoirs in this body. God knows why.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
The skill point. Maybe I go for physical. No. Have those. I have no authority. Maybe empathy. Maybe empathy. Let's go. Alright, we're making some progress. 2-3 skill points. We're finding some solutions as well. Let's go to my room. Maybe get this bottle in the back. See you. Or maybe not. What was this with the mirror?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. You see some lights shimmering outside, but it's difficult to make out the outlines of the buildings below. Dark phantoms with many tiny eyes, chaotically arranged and not looking at you. You see some lights shimmering outside, but it's...
Okay, it's whatever. What was with the mirror?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore.
Steam.
It's your face in the mirror, adorned
I
with
need
the expression.
18. I don't think I'm getting a lot of electrochemistry anyways. So I have 3. I need a solid 12 to get it. Always wins. But it's very low percent. My electrochemistry can go up to 5. Some bonuses, maybe 7. If I have 7, I have to roll 11. It's also bad. So let's not do that.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Dude. It's pretty bad.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
That's good. We made
And
it.
then sleep doesn't come. Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
That's actually me in real life.
Maybe it's the bed's fault. Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease. It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body.
That's
here,
me over
intimate
again.
and warm.
That's me in 1 hour.
A bit tense in the muscles. Relax.
Let's roll over.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case.
Of course, man, I'm a detective.
Your
What do you
breathing
expect
steadies.
from me?
A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
So now I'm dreaming? Probably. Oh! Is this real life? Is this real life? Oh my god, come on, dude. Let's go to the body. I got shivers. Where's the body? That's just me. Dying on a disco ball.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face? That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it
That's
all
it.
be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I'm
They
fine.
were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What's Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolus. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere.
Oh my god.
Burning,
Chill,
furious
dude.
truth.
You're actually dead.
8,000 years of written history.
So that's the first time we get the word Elysium, so I only needed about 6 hours to find out.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding? Help you? Why? I can't hear you. The rest is just a word dream. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Alright, I hope not.
Oh yes, party boy.
Party
And
boy.
it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Alright.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
We're going to go. Let's go. I talk with my dead body. Did not go well. It's fine though. I'm awake now. Let's go. Party. Just if I, yeah. First things first, I stand up.
Good going, buddy. Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline. Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired. Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
We'll be clean, my friend. And I will solve this.
The fan stands. The lights are on.
So now the lights are on. Nothing's happening. Where's my boy Kim? No idea, right? Oh, there are a lot. Oh, that's the... That's another thing. Oh, there's Kim. There's the lady. There's me. Yeah, we can talk. What's up? Morning.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
Hey, my friend. No, I'm just chilling. I don't think I have a power to play anything but this show game where I just press mouse button.
One loose thread less to worry about.
And listen to stories.
To replace it.
How are you doing?
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
Yeah,
They're
I'm
in
pretty
no
curious.
hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine. with
Really?
me.
Did you play it on PlayStation 1? The Crash Bandicoot game? I got a PlayStation 1 when I was a kid, so those 3 Bandicoots were one of my favorite franchises, actually. And Crash Bash, it was also great. Yeah, exactly right. Crash Bandicoot was really the dream game. Mine broke a couple of years ago. It doesn't run anymore, so I think I gave it to some kids, and I hope they fixed it. But it was pretty great when Steam released the reworked version for PC. I hope they release actually Crash Bash, so people can play and challenge themselves. New one? How did you get a new one? You didn't play that match or what? What's this window?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Yeah, I won't try this. It's not time yet, it's...
Over here.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Let me handle this.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
Yeah, that's pretty great. What games do you have on your PS1? Do you have the classics like Hercules and Tarzan and stuff like that? Let's talk seriously.
A muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
Okay, maybe I do want to do that.
That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Pro Skater 2. I didn't play Pro Skater 2 on PlayStation 1, but I got some experience on PC. I played a lot of Medal of Honor, if you know the game. Some World War II. First and second part, I believe. But mostly Crash, you know. What's your role in all
Obviously,
this?
I'm a lawyer. A legal
lawyer?
counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
What the hell?
I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients.
It's pretty great. The Medal of Honor. Alright. Let's talk with the guy.
This is where you say your bit.
Detective.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Oh my god.
Easy, boys.
Those guys. Pretty
These
aggressive.
janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match. Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45.
How do I scan all the boots
46.
just by looking at
Eldest
them?
in
What the
room.
hell?
Probably
Am I a genius?
mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Maritzian, in his late 30s, early 40s. He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project in the Jamrock Quarter. There were incarcerations, hard to say what else. The ink is fading.
All right.
And then, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46, the big dick.
The big dick?
Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something.
40-something.
Non-alcoholic
That guy
beverage
looks like
in hand.
18.
You squint. Is that a plectrum? On his neck. Forget it. It's not important. Let's call this one the musician.
All right.
Size 41, with
Shanky.
the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy, boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
That's the woman that was in charge of the...
Exactly. The missing lady driver who was running the drug trade.
Cartel.
Does it mean the Hardy Boys are involved in the drug trade as well? Maybe. But hey, you've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Now is a
4
good
seconds
time
I needed to...
questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
That will be pretty direct if I just tell him that.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
Alright.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, oil is not the
Who
machine.
the hell is this?
What do you mean, okay? No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that. The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
When you call him pretty boy, it's definitely you that did it.
But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
You mean these boots? We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck. Yeah, we did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why our prints are all over the scene.
That's pretty direct.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
There's a catch, yeah.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting
I mean,
responsibility.
they're
It's an
covering
anti-arrest
the. Okay, they're covering also the 8th person, so the woman. Why did you kill him?
'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town. And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoi and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Alright.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm on these goddamn special forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Alright.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence.
De-escalation.
Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
That's why I put points in empathy.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
What the hell?
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Is this the girl I talked to?
Aren't you fucking
Silly
listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Need the name, my dude.
There's something odd here.
Why would you get the girl
Seems
out?
like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
Yeah, she knows more than.
That's enough
than she says.
insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions. Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility.
Yeah, they're covering
We're
that guy.
going to look into this.
Is she the 8 guy? I mean the woman, that case.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
That's good. I did that. Okay, that's good. I have to solve some things first. Elysium boss, the company rep. That's good. I can pay the guy. Hey, I can pay you some things.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
It's fine. What was this? This wasn't here before. Amazing.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers. We've talked to Everard Clare. We know who these men are. The Union's militant wing.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary. Hey.
Let's go.
Psst. Psst. Hey, you. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie.
What the hell? I don't say those things.
Owners impel all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff. Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind.
Just my plans, you know?
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get down to it?
We opt out.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then.
Communism is not the right thing to do.
Unless anyone has objections. No objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a classless society. Everyone knows this. Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one? There's no one. Okay then, lie down and let the water carry you downstream.
I can go to the body again. I don't want to though. I want to check if this thing's open. There's the racist. I want to check if I can sell some items actually. I don't know.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know.
No, not really. Can I contain 16 bottles? A perfect place for... I mean... Are there bottles here actually? No, no, no. I can talk with this guy maybe.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Chill, dude. So good. Maybe we talk with Claire one more time and then we call it a day. Sadly, I can't cross to the girls.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair. You've got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
Actually, Rivershell doesn't have a mayor.
Alright.
He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy. Yes,
Let's go like that.
Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh,
Alright.
did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine. What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his
Calling him a midget.
God knows how long he's got left. Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals. Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Alright,
I have
that's
no
good.
interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Okay, so we didn't achieve anything actually, sadly. Sky, but we don't get.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk. Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing.
I don't think we get any information from this guy. Rolling with my pry bar. Where do we go from here? Can't go anywhere.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown.
Persuade the door to open. Just simply amazing. So the wild pines. Okay, let's go like that. Here. Go down. No. I'm not sure how I can soften up those guys. I mean, it was, you know. Look for a witness, I could do that. Get help from the union boss. I guess not. The company rep. Tie them. How? Person present and Elysium is also involved with the other trade through the harbor. Yeah, but I don't know who this person is. Can I still sell my bottles? That's the question I have. Was the girl he tried to assault? Is this the girl I'm talking to? Can I sell stuff?
Hello. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? I'm not purchasing any more clothing at another time, perhaps.
Get information about my gun. How do I sell bottles? I have no idea how do I sell bottles. Maybe it's a specific place I have to sell them. There we go, another one. Here's a container that looks like the container where I found the victim's clothes. Can buy stuff here, but I don't want to. Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is she?
Hello? Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read. I know you are. What with?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
My husband? No, he's not. I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
It's 8 a.m.
Where is this going, officer?
She gives you a short nod and shifts her attention back to books. The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
This? What did I get? Nothing. $17 bottles. I just have 17 bottles. Try the wall thing again.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
There is something about it. You will see. Always something about it. What am I doing with the skill points? I need 15 more. Let's try to talk with Joyce last time and we call it a day, guys. Where is this door leading to? I was not here before. Oh, I was. My bad. Can't recognize it when it's day. Hi.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it? Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
Yeah, can you drive me with the boat?
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with
possibly
impossibly
broad
broad
shoulders. What the
He's
hell?
probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine. Yes, I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then. Is there anything else? Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
Apparently nothing. I need more information. Check my book. Smoker. Bomb. Body. Can't. Badge. No idea. No idea. This will be done later. Trash. It may take a while. Yeah. Everything may take a while at this point. Because I have no lead. I have to talk with those boys and get their respect. Yep. There are no more bottles. The scare place again. Oh, I can take this ball and I can give it to them. They'll be happy people. Maybe I'll get some experience. Yeah.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full
Okay,
of Union
he
twig
almost
can't
said
even
something.
speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the
so you're a
gymnasium.
teacher. Okay.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like
Ways?
an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me. Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll.
I think we heard that already.
Just for the little things.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union, and now the illusion is disintegrating before your and Renee's eyes. He doesn't know anything, because no one tells him anything. He's an outsider.
Okay.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Writing
That's
work
interesting.
mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say. Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I had these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
That's just the way things work around here. No reason to feel bad about it. I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer. Just easier that way. Besides, life isn't as black and white as René's of the world tried to make it seem. It's all shades of grey, really.
Mon Dieu.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Can I return the ball?
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking. What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
That's how it is, huh? Fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism. Consider it forgiven.
Great. Do I need something more here? Physical. Physical is bad, but it's because of this. Some kind of superstar. So I have a lot of intelligence. Maybe I'll go for some kind of superstar, to be honest. Let's unlock this and go for some kind of superstar. I guess. Alright guys. I got pretty tired today, but I think we made some good progress. At least I'm getting the hang of the game right now. So that's pretty good. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Check out the videos on YouTube, and I'll see you for the next part. Bye.